Yes, greetings, welcome people. That is the great sound, the great vibrations each and every time of the Militant General. And of course, we've got him live and direct right here on the Big Bad Station. Feeling very, very honored once again. Big shout out to everybody, sending lots of love, lots of blessings. It's always, always appreciated. So of course, special guest. I know you're there on the line. More love every time. Introduce yourself and let the people know who you are.
Yeah. This is the Militant General to the Emperor, representing for djkat and the Armor Radio. UK, are you okay? I'm here in the building. Let's go.
Oh, every time. So you know what, King? People, I just have to say that this great artist on the phone line right now has been doing some great works, great energy. I see the power that you're bringing to the people. But please do let the people know kind of what you've been getting up to and a little bit about your journey and how you got here.
First, I must say, I am the Militant General to the Emperor, and I'm a revolutionary roots reggae dancehall hip-hop artist who is presenting his story from a Jamaican African perspective to the rest of the world. My musical journey was from a very tender age, like probably 6, 7, having that innate ability to rhyme words. Like every word I say, I want to say the next word as a rhyming word.
Yeah.
So, reflecting on my past, I see that I had that ability from them, but that ability was brightened when my uncle, who was named Jersey Rebel at the time, name changed now to Ras Mali. He started pursuing music in the 90s, and I was like a toddler around him, so my interest level was very high. So he would say, like, out of all of his nephews, I would be the only one who would stay there throughout the whole time. He's like, for example, he went to record a song and comes back in, I would be the one who would be there to listen it, critique it and everything. So that brightened me up. But when I was really kicked, the moment that I was really kicked into music was when I was screened out of my high school examination. So I was screened out of the educational process because I wasn't performing up to the standard at the time. So that was when I was truly inspired, because after that moment I was like asking questions to myself, the higher self. What am I going to do now? How am I going to let my parents be proud of me and my village be proud of me? So by asking those questions, like a few days after, I was like ill and sleeping.
Yeah.
And I just found myself risen from my bed and ran for my English language notebook, and my writing for music just started there.
Yeah, man. I hear that. Wow. I mean, what a journey.
That journey, how I really came into the music.
Yeah, I hear that. What a journey already you've been on.
Say that again.
I was saying, what a journey already you've been on. You've been on an amazing journey already.
Yes, it's an amazing mystical journey already.
That's it.
And it's continuing on that path as well.
I hear that. 100% hear that. And you know, I hear you say the word revolutionary a lot, and I wanted to know what you mean by that. Because when I say revolutionary, I mean like a change, or I want something different to happen. But what's your thought process behind it?
Yeah, the revolutionary is a radical, drastic change, but in the sense of positivity and upliftment. That's the revolutionary change. Change it from negative to positive, from bad to good, from down to up, from oppression to liberation. That's the revolutionary.
Yeah, I like that. We have a listener, they're asking you, how have you found being more of a militant artist in this world and this industry?
You know, from ever since the artists were militant, they are gonna come up against like heavy barriers to entry.
Yeah.
That is the pathway of these types of artists, and in the end, we all recognize that the artists who stay militant to their craft and to their calling, in return, they end up being the biggest artists of all time.
Yeah.
So, you know, being militant is really a tough challenge, but the reward it's worth it.
I hear that, definitely. And you know, that leads to my next question, which is about discipline. How do you keep yourself disciplined with so many, I suppose, different avenues that you could go down, but how do you keep yourself kind of in check?
Well, they say practice.
Yeah.
Practicing, yeah, you have to practice it, and you have to let the discipline be a habit to you, which is a good habit.
I hear that, definitely.
So when you practice that habit, let it become habitual. And for example, like I try to exercise regularly, and from your discipline to one thing, you can transfer that method to other things and maintain that discipline as well.
Yeah, definitely agree with that, 100%. And I know I seen yourself and Jadon was on a particular radio station. You have to let the people know what you got up to, because the vibes look nice.
Yeah, the vibes really nice as well. Jadon is my musical brother, and I see Jadon as one of those artists doing the music in the sense I would like the music to be done. So I have to just put my energy with Jadon's energy, because I see him going in the direction that I'm going in as well. So it just made more sense for me to just put my energy and strengthen him on his moves, and he put his energy and strengthen me on my moves as well. So we have it in a sense now where my moves are his moves and his moves are my moves. It's like we're one family now, so we are sharing. His manager is my manager, and my manager is his manager. So it's like we are sharing the real brotherly love.
Yeah, I hear that 100%. And I know that you guys were on Tony Rebel's show.
Yes, it was Tony Rebel's show. Yeah.
Nice. And you know, of course, he is a great artist himself, such as Tony Rebel. So did he give you any advice? I'm always interested if some of the veteran artists, such as Tony Rebel, gives our up-and-coming stars like yourself, like Jadon, some kind of advice, some sort of tips. Did he do that for you?
Not personally, but he gave Jadon advices, and I grasped from it as well. It's indirect, but I grasped it.
Okay, I hear that. Yeah, man. So, you know, like I said, you've been doing some great work, some great energy. Will you let the people know, the listeners know, any of the new music that you've had, either you're coming out with, or you've already got coming out, so that they can go and check it out?
Yeah, so far I'm still promoting the Revolutionary. And the Revolutionary, the audio is an audio map, and the video is on YouTube. And we released a performance video on Peter Tosh's birthday on the 19th of October, so you can check out that video as well. Coming, we have more singles to release. We have the album putting in place now. So we have vast amount of work there. We have the collabs putting in place. We're doing the business and the caliber now, getting the business part of it straight, and then we can go into the musical part of it from there. So we have a lot of, they will say, like a lot of irons in fire right now.
I hear that. Somebody just sent a message asking, is Peter Tosh one of your inspirations?
Most definitely, and Peter Tosh, they had a session for him by the University of the West Indies, and I happened to reach at that session, and when I was there, I got a little chance to do my little thing, which I presented the revolutionary track. And after I finished performing the track, a person in the audience said that they thought that I was Peter Tosh's son.
Wow. Okay. To be fair,
so,
if I didn't know you,
yeah.
I could say, okay, I could see some of Andrew Tosh in you. Which is his son.
Andrew Tosh is Peter Tosh's son.
That's right.
So, you got it right, man, because Peter Tosh, and watch the incident. The session that was going on, it was, they called Peter Tosh the Militant Revolutionary Champion. And I am the Militant General to the Emperor, who has a track called Revolutionary. So, Empress Francine, that's Jordan's manager, which is my manager as well.
Okay, nice.
She was going through her timeline and met up on that article and sent it to me same time, like few days before the event, and I sent it to my manager, Raspis, and said, what do you think about this? And he said, that looks good. And
yeah.
I said to him, I think that we need to be here, because it is saying Peter Tosh is a militant revolutionary reggae champion. And it's like, when I saw that, it sparked something to me. It's like it's referring to me directly. So I took it upon myself and said, yo, we have to be here.
Yeah.
We have to be here to represent the militancy and the revolutionary and the championship. So we went, and we had a great time.
I hear that. We have another question from a listener. They're asking, what is your thoughts about Black History Month? Do you agree with it, or do you disagree with having a particular month for Black History?
Okay. My thoughts on Black History Month.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm not going to say if I agree or disagree.
Yeah.
But I think Black History needs more than just a month.
That's
but
it.
Say we have a month for Black History. We should utilize that month to the best of its ability, because even we got the shortest month to say as well, which is February for Black History Month. We got the shortest month to celebrate Black History.
Mm.
And even though it's the shortest month, I don't think we maximize the usage of the days of that month as well.
Yeah, I hear that.
So we first need to maximize using February as Black History Month and let the world know that the whole year we can have something about Black History, but if we're not maximizing February, which is the shortest month, so it's like there's a saying that if you cannot handle small amount, the gods are not going to bless you with large amount.
Yeah.
So we need to be handling the small amount. And when we see that we can handle the small amount, then we can take it from there. But we got just February for Black History Month. Let us do our best in February and showcase that we need just more than February for Black History Month.
Yeah, I
So
hear that.
that's my take on Black History Month.
100%. I hear exactly what you're saying. Here in the UK, Black History Month's in October, which is always interesting. Yes. It's always interesting. Why is it, different months here, there, and everywhere? But I agree with what you're saying.
For real. So if it's in UK, Black History is in October, and if it's in Jamaica, Black History is February.
That's it.
Showing that Black History is not a specific month.
Yeah.
Because in different time zone, the month is different. So that shows us that Black History is really an everyday thing.
That's it. Definitely agree with that. Black History should be a part of everyone's daily activity, daily life.
For real, because since everything is from the darkness, and it was said, let there be light. We need to celebrate that darkness which comes from that light, which that light comes from, you know what I'm saying?
100% agree.
Yes.
So we also have another question from a listener. They're asking, apart from music, what else do you like to do?
Well, as I stated, I'm a revolutionary, and I don't just like listen music or present music.
Yeah.
I go about my thing just as how Marcus Garvey or His Imperial Majesty Haile Selassie would go about their thing as a human being as well, not just singing music, but giving the advices and the direction as well. So I have an elderly friend in the States, and I haven't seen him for years. And when he met up with me like a few years ago, he came back to Jamaica, and when we were reasoning, he stopped in the middle of the reason and he said that if you were in the States, you would be a professor.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Yeah, he said you would be a professor. So literally, he's telling me that I am a professor. So I am a professor as well.
For real, I hear that. And when it comes to our life stories, I feel like we are all professors within our own right, talking about our stories.
And I support that as well.
Yeah, for real.
We are all professors in our professions.
Yeah. 100%. And what I wanted to ask you as well is, what would you like to see more for the youth? What would you like to see more of?
It was said that children must obey their parents. And the parents are not just the ones who birth you, but the ones who are giving you parently advices as well.
Yeah.
And it is said that parents don't provoke your kids to wrath. So we need to see that balance where the parents are parenting the kids and the kids are adapting the parental guidance from the elderly, because that is the way how we're going to see a better world. It's like every generation blames the one before. When will there be a generation that is not going to blame the other generation?
Yeah, I hear that.
So one of these generations have to take it upon their head and make that forward step and just end the blame game.
Yeah. That's it. Leave the ego out of it, isn't it?
Yes, thank you. You're always injecting some positive words in. You're always confirming what I'm saying, and I give thanks for that.
100%. Because what you're saying, I've been feeling the same vibe, the same energy. The generation before, and it keeps continuing, blames the generation before.
Yes.
So I hope that this generation or the generations to come won't blame the generation before.
Because there is a Chinese proverbs that says, like the one who blames other people, his journey has not yet started.
Yeah.
The one who blames himself is like halfway on his journey. And the one who blames no one, he has arrived.
Yeah. For real, for real.
So we need to get rid of the blaming, find where the problem is, and put solutions to the problems.
Definitely. And you know what, Militant General, do you feel like we have leaders now in our communities, in our society, or do you think everyone's just individual?
Yeah, we have leaders because I would consider myself as a leader as well.
Yeah, I hear that.
But you have a lot of followers now because even check the social medias. It has a thing like followers.
Yeah.
So now is it that we are in a time where the followers are very high, and followers are good things as well, but you state the point, the leaders need to be directing the followers into the direction that they need to be directed into.
Yeah.
Because everybody can't be that leader. And in teaching and learning, the energies are balanced, because if you're teaching me something and I'm not learning, sooner or later your job is going to be at stake, because if you're teaching this class and nobody is passing the exams,
that's it.
Your principal is going to pull you up and saying, oh, these students not passing. So it's like the blame is going to be on the teacher.
Yeah.
So if the students don't learn, the blame is going to be on the teacher. So it has to be a balance where the teacher teaches and the students learn.
Yeah.
So the leaders lead and the followers follow. Not because you're a leader, you are more than the follower. It's a whole balance.
For real. I hear that 100%, 100%. And you said,
because if nobody is following, what are you leading?
That's it. We need a balance in everything we do.
Yes.
Definitely. And I wanted to ask you, what is your spirit animal? Do you have a spirit animal?
Say that again.
Do you have a spirit animal?
I don't hear that.
So I was asking, do you have for example, my spirit animal, I really like elephants and I like lions. You know?
Well, naturally we are the lion, so we have to love the lion,
Yeah. But the reason why I like elephants is because family. Elephants are all about family and togetherness.
Yes.
And I like that. I like that.
I respect that as well.
Yeah, man. Definitely. I hear that 100%.
Probably why I would stick to the lion, the jungle, the jungle has to be commanded.
Yeah.
Some form of leadership and governance has to be there,
Yeah, man. Definitely. I mean, I love lions too, It's a heavy balance.
Yes. Because lions love their families as well.
That's it. 100%. 100%.
Yes. So both of us are basically on the same path.
Definitely.
As in with the family.
Yeah, for real.
Because the world, we are families, We are family.
Yeah, man. 100%. So, when it comes to music now, I know, like I said, you've been putting in the works, different energies. So I have to ask you, would you be up for letting the people hear a little bit from yourself, live and direct, right here on the radio?
No, I have no problem. That's my work.
Yeah, man. I hear that. When you're ready.
Okay. Vision the place. It is a captured slave zone. Say I'm innocent or not, that's where we walk down the streets of the blocks and cells, which are the homes, the streets, the corridors, warders, and inmates roam. Warders are cops of the names and inmates of the chains, investors, masters, scores, gates, coast guards, high guards, which are the walls with wires, which is the water with the wage, seven in the old island. The prison, which is the penitentiary, the gates, all the porch for entrance system makes leaks. Prison trucks, the ships, the drivers, the captains, are slaves, the slaves are victims. Slaves that are subjugated to the system, which is the predators, the ones who act vulture in the government, the peace, the commission. Speaks whenever there is riot in prison with prisoners. The feds watching but ma, I'm still coming on. The bees blocking but ma, I'm still coming on. The system stopping but ma, I'm still coming on. Ma, I'm still coming on. Ma, I'm still coming on. The folks watching but ma, I'm still coming on. The queens blocking but ma, I'm still coming on. And Mr. President one sending the captives on ma, I'm still coming on. Ma. The revolutionary, the revolutionary, the revolutionary, the revolutionary, the revolutionary, the revolutionary, the conversion is revolutionary, 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 the conversion is revolutionary. Sexual hospital death, pull up the cemeteries, many innocent locked in penitentiaries, with false minds, with teachings from elementaries. The very generals of people showing for centuries, who walk ears and eyes, they will hear and see. But if a deaf or blind, you shall surely feel. Let's open up your minds and view the tendencies. A massive fiction bound into memories. So many peeps, the system done kill already. So many more still left for loved ones to bury. Nobody cares about the beneficiaries. The blood stains the tears among the miseries. The revolutionary, the revolutionary, the revolutionary, the revolutionary, the revolutionary, the revolutionary, the conversion is revolutionary, 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 our rock radio is revolutionary, 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 djkat is revolutionary, really.
Jeez, fire, fire. Every time, every time. So you know what, King? I feel blessed to have you again on the radio and to speak with you, and I feel like you're just gonna keep on making those waves, making those energies come through. I feel it.
I feel blessed as well, djkat. I can see your energy is very sensitive as well, and whenever time you reach out to me or anything like that, I can feel the natural vibration coming from you. And you are like, so far, I think you are my favorite person to do an interview with.
Blessings, man. Blessings every time.
For real.
So, you know, before we say bye for now, at this moment in time, but there's many more to come, how can people, first of all, how can they find you and all those sort of things? And what would you like to say for some final thoughts to the people out there?
Okay. You said where can they find me, and I always stated that I am not easily found because of my mistiqueness. But yeah. Where you could find my music, Militant_General, Militant General 07 on Facebook, Militant_General on the IG, Militant.General on the TikTok. Militant General to the Emperor at gmail.com. So that's the places where you could get in touch with the Militant General to the Emperor.
Yeah, man. Nice. Every time. And of course, final thoughts for the listeners and the people out there.
Final thoughts for the listeners out there?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm using myself as example. Discipline. Attach yourself to the right thing and maintain the discipline of executing what you need to be, what needs to be executed.
Yeah, man.
So that's my fight, because
I hear that.
I grip onto what I love or or do something that loves me, and then I develop my discipline of maintaining that relationship with it.
Yeah, I hear that 100%. Wow, what a journey, King. I feel like your journey's going to keep on continuing, like I've said, and I can just feel the love and the vibes. So we give thanks, and you know, it's always a blessing to talk to you.
Yes, I can feel the love and the vibe as well. And I'm just balancing the energy by saying give thanks as well.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to the whole UK massive look and now short pass institute and the whole works.
Yeah, man. We'll speak again very soon, I'm sure.
Give thanks, djkat.
Anytime.
Blessed love.
Same to you.
Protection and guidance.
Same to you. And have a blessed rest of the day, yeah?
Same to you. The world will change.
Bless up.
Let's go.
Yeah, man. Bless up. Bless.